Yeah, I started a recording, sir.
Now recording is started. So I
Right.
think we can straight away start this session. It is already 11 a.m. I suppose.
Sure, sir. We'll do it.
Right. Good morning, friends. We welcome you all to this workshop on public speaking. That is part number 13. This week being part number 13. We have with us the session speaker, Sri Valveti Satish Garu, who is from Vizag. You already know him, and for the last 12 weeks, you got benefited with his deliberations. Now, I request you to take use of and utilize this opportunity for the coming weeks and this week also. So, what do you say?
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, so good morning, friends. Welcome back to day 13. So, as usual, three things should happen, friends. See me, hear me, and see the slide. If all three are happening, type 3 in the chat box, please. Okay. Good. Okay, friends. So I repeat one more time. I want everyone to participate. If you can see me, if you can hear me clearly, and if you can look at the slide, then please type 3 in the chat box, please. Good. Very nice. So friends, let's do a quick recap. We'll continue from there. Right. So we were talking about how to speak with power. And during the last 12 sessions, we covered a good portion of our syllabus. We learned how to talk, how to get clarity on talk before we talk, the topic, the audience, the leading objective, and the key message, right? So every time you speak here, you're going to talk about your talk first, and then you're going to talk your talk, right? And then we learned how to start a session with the king phase. We learned 4 rules for the king, what to do even before you start speaking, because audience create snap judgment. Remember? So what to do before you even start speaking, that's called the king phase. And then we went on and learned 12 great strategies how to start your speech with a bang, right? So that people, you grab their attention and you take the audience from A to B. So that's what we do in the introduction. We also learned a bonus technique ABC. Then we understood how to hold that enthusiasm of the audience by creating a core content, right? So we talked about how to create core content. And in that, we learned about 3 major phases. And we call them the body language, the vocal variety, and the content and the quality and content, the quality and relevance of your content, correct? So those 3 we learned. We also learned body language, 5 primary areas, what to do with your body. We learned about vocal variety, your volume, tone, and speed. And then we talked about how to deliver the quality and relevance of content. For that, we learned the number game and the 3-part system. Remember? Then we went on and learned how to close our session with a great climax. And for that, we learned 5 strategies, CLOSE, the way we close it. We didn't just stop there, friends. We also learned how to practice and evaluate your speech so that you can polish it every single time you do it. That's what we learned. And then we started learning topping on the ice. To take it to the next level, to make it more professional and to polish it more powerfully, we were going to learn 7 essential elements is what I said, and we call it topping on the ice. Clear so far? Type clear. Good. So what is topping on the ice? I said there are 7 essential elements, and let's do a quick recap what they are. TOPPING, 7 essential elements. T stands for technical aspects. O stands for overcoming stage fear. P stands for powerful PowerPoint. The other P stands for psychological aspects. I stands for internalizing your speech. And N stands for you need to know your audience. And then G stands for how to get the claps, right? So the 7 strategies we thought we'll learn one by one. And in the last session, friends, we covered the first one, technical aspects, right? So those are the 17 topic. And in the last session, we covered the technical aspects. Let's do a quick recap of that, and then we'll continue. Technical aspects. Right. Friends, technical aspects. We understood that if when you go on a stage, if the lighting is poor, or if the mic has got some problem, or if the slides you show are blurry, it has a huge impact on the quality of your delivery, right? That's why we learned 6 important tips. One, please reach the place at least 1 hour before you speak. And once you reach there, the first thing you got to connect is your laptop with the projector. Please have a VGA to HDMI connector if required, and connect it appropriately and play the opening slide. Sit on the last row and check it whether it's visible clearly or not. The second thing you do is connect your laptop to the speakers. Especially once you put the opening slide there, it will be very professional if you can play some light soothing music while the audience come into the auditorium and to sit. So that ambience makes professionalism, so it makes you look more professional. Secondly, also when you want to show some videos in between, the right speakers volume matters, right? So that is why we talked about connecting the speakers to your laptop. And to do that, I said you can always carry your own Bluetooth speakers or laptop speakers, or you can find out if they have an audio jack which you can connect it to your laptop, right? And the next tip we talked about is about the lighting. The simple formula always says max, min, max, which means wherever you stand, you got to have maximum light. Wherever you show the slides, that place should have minimum light. And again, if you want to move from one side to the other side of the stage, again, there should be maximum light there. And so please talk to the technical guy and know where the switches are, so that in case there's no one else to help you out there, you know exactly where to switch on or switch off the lights, so that you can create the max impact, especially when you show videos to the audience, right? Then 5, we talked about the microphone. If they're giving you a cordless mic, you got to ensure that it has got batteries which are new. You also always have to request for a spare microphone, a spare one, so that in case some trouble happens, the speech flow doesn't stop. If they give me a collar mic, please make sure it is of good quality. Also, uh, if make sure that you adjust the volume and the bass and the treble, everything well beforehand, and check it twice. Make some friends sit in the last row, or make your team members sit in the last row, talk and ask if it's audible to them. And once everything is set, tell the technical guy, please don't change it in between, right? So let it be the right approach for whenever you speak on the stage. So the microphone, please double check it, because the quality of the microphone decides the quality of your speech. Then the last tip, have a presenter. Not a rule though, but it always adds professionalism again. So a right presenter, 2 advantages. One, wherever you are walking on the stage, you can just with the click of a button go to the next slide, and that looks so very professional. And secondly, it also got a laser light, so that you can point out to something on the screen and talk about it, and that gives a nice feel, right? So these 6 tips when it comes to technical aspects is what we do. So that finishes the T in topping on the ice. And now we go to the O, where O stands for overcoming stage fear. Right. So friends, so now we'll be going to the next lesson. And in topping on the ice, the next lesson is how to overcome stage fear. And I said last week that we'll be discussing 3 lessons in this chapter. Lesson 1 is called the 5P technique. Lesson 2 is the 5S technique. And lesson 3 is the bonus techniques A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So these things will help you to overcome your stage fear to a large extent. Please understand, my friends, that I don't mind repeating it n number of times, that stage fear is a common phenomenon. Whether you're a beginner, you're an expert, doesn't matter. A little stage fear is a common thing, so don't worry about that. But If the fear is a little extra than what is required, that we can overcome that by these strategies. So before we dive into those strategies, I wanted to see you people speaking today. So whoever is going to give a speech today, please type me in the chat box, please. Let's start with your speeches, then we'll dive into overcoming stage fear. Okay. Arun sir, you want to speak? Yes. Who else? Friends, the more you speak here, the faster you can build your skill. Okay. Ajit is going to speak. Good. Who else? Okay. Manoj Gupta is going to speak. Nice. Okay. I need two more people. Friends, you make mistakes, you make blunders. I'm totally okay with that. Please take the initiative. Radha is going to speak. One more person, please. Okay. Parimal. Good. Friends, there's no restriction. If anybody else also want to speak, you can type me here. One more person? Anyone? So we have Arun sir, Arjit, Manoj Gupta, Radha Iyer, and Parimal. Okay, anybody else? Okay, fine, good. So let's start with Parimal. Parimal, you can unmute and you can switch on your video and you can start speaking. Parimal, you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Parimal,
Sir,
you can switch.
can I do a second?
Oh, you want to do next? Okay, no worries. Okay. Let's have Manoj Gupta here. Manoj Gupta, switch on your video, please, and unmute and speak, sir. Hello, sir. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. This is Manoj Gupta. My talk is goal setting in life, setting
Okay.
a smart goal in life. Audience will be junior and equal level. And purpose of this talk will be educate and motivate. And key message will be life without a goal is like a ship without a rudder.
Nice.
Now,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah, you can start, sir.
So, the first thing is that in our life we should set small goals, and that should be such type of goals which we are able to accomplish in our daily life. We should not set such long or short goals which we are not able to fulfill in the short span of time. If we are able to satisfy our daily goals, then only we can achieve our short term or long term goals. So our goals should be smart goals means this should be specific, measurable, attainable, and relevant, and the most important is time based, time boundness is very important in our goals. If we are able to achieve our daily goals, then only we can achieve our short term goals and long term goals. I will just tell you some basic steps which will be my own experience in the life, so that we are able to achieve the goals which we have set in our life. The first step will be the process goals, performance goals, and outcome goals. In process goals, we can set our daily routines. We can set our daily routines. If we are able to accomplish our daily goals, then only we can come to a conclusion. And by when we perform our goals, suppose at the end of the day my target was to study for 2 hours, and I have achieved that goal of studying 2 hours, then only I am satisfied, and I am satisfied with myself. And then if I set something, short goals and long goals. Short goals may be to clear some exam. Out long term goals can be to get a certain level of ranking in our life, to set something which we want to achieve. So first, my point will be, we need to understand the concept of establishing and reaching and completing our daily goals. Daily goals may, certain examples in our daily goals may be getting up early in the morning, 10,000 hours achievement in our life. And after that, if we are able to achieve these short term goals, then we can achieve long term and short term goals. If we are able, sorry, if we are able to achieve these daily goals, we can consecutively say that we can achieve whatever goals we have set in our life. So my I want everybody that they should set up their challenge in a life to establish and complete the daily goals. Then only we will be able to achieve our short term and long term goals. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Okay, good. Clap for him. Okay, friends, everybody, one positive, please, about Manoj Gupta, sir. Everybody, one positive, please type down. Okay, a good clarity of thoughts on goals. Okay, good tips, smart mnemonic, correct. Provided no good knowledge about goal setting. Nice. Okay. So he shared his own experience. Yes, sir. You're right. Okay, sir. Okay. Yeah. So Manoj Gupta, sir. First, we'll look at some areas we need to improve on, sir. Then we'll look into the positives. Right. Okay. 1 second, sir. Yeah. Okay, so areas to improve, sir. One, I felt you were a little nervous, and that is
Yeah,
very
that,
common. Okay, no worries,
yes.
sir. That's how we all started. So nervous, that's not a complaint at all. So please keep participating more often like this, sir. Right?
Okay,
Good.
okay, sir.
So one thing, friends, again, when I give a feedback, you know, it's for everyone, friends. It's not just for him. It's for everyone. Please make note of it, sir. One common mistake which all of you are doing after repeatedly letting you know that the lens angle, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah. So,
Mm.
sir, your
Actually,
camera lens should be parallel to your eyes, or it should parallel to your forehead. So, can you
yes,
please lift your phone and keep it, sir?
best. Like this.
Exactly. Look into the lens, sir. Look into the lens. Look into the
Yeah.
lens. Look into the lens. Yes. So this is how you look and speak, sir, right? That's the correct angle. Perfect. Okay. So
Okay,
next
sir.
time you speak, sir, please have that lens angle,
Basically, sir, I will just explain you
sir.
what I had ordered for some tripod stand, but
No,
that did not
nice.
come in come in time. That's why I had to catch the phone and then speak.
Right, right. Good. I'm so happy you ordered tripod. Okay, friends, every
Yeah,
one of you, it's nice if you can have your own tripods. Also, if you can
yeah,
think of ordering one. Yeah.
yes,
So because the future is going to be online, friends, believe me. So it's
yes,
always nice you have your own tripod. Good initiative, sir. Now, a little more practice is what I felt is required, sir. Okay, the practice you did initially, you started and you hesitated to just go to the next sentence. So a little more practice required. I would strongly recommend that you start with the opening strategies, sir. So you have come to all my sessions so far, sir.
yes, sir, yes, sir. I have attended all this.
Perfect.
Between 2 or 3 sessions, I have not got into it
Right.
because of exam and all that. I could not.
Right. Did you get time to look into those in YouTube, sir?
Yeah, I have kept into that my schedule.
Perfect. Yeah, good. Okay, so opening strategy, we talked about 12 strategies,
Yes,
INTRO,
yes,
DUCTION,
yes.
12 strategies, right? Which one did you use today, sir?
Actually, I was nervous and I could not. My thing was that to give a challenge to the audience, that
Okay,
to if you set our small goals, daily goals, if you achieve our daily goals, then only we can be able to achieve our short term and long term goals.
good. So you want to challenge them at the end of the
Yeah.
session by giving them a daily goal challenge. Very nice. That you couldn't do because of nervousness.
Yes, yes.
Nice, but that's not that's conclusion, sir, right? So conclusion, you want to use challenge. Very nice. Introduction, what strategy did you think of using, sir? In the opening, what
That
strategy did you think of using?
introduction, I'm not. I'll
You
just
haven't,
check it on this.
yeah, you
Yes.
haven't used any strategies, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
So you went straight into goal setting and you went straight into SMART.
Yes.
So
Yes.
opening, I request you to just use some strategies, sir.
Okay, sir.
Maybe you can involve us by asking a question, or you can talk about a need or a problem. I talked about 12 strategies. You can use any one of his, right?
Okay.
So somewhere in between, you are reading from the book you wrote somewhere there.
Yes, sir.
Right? Yeah. So that happens because of no sufficient practice. Okay.
Yes,
So
yes,
nothing wrong in looking into it once in a while. Yeah, but yeah.
yes.
Okay. And one more thing we need to improve on, sir, is a few words. When you pronounce a few words, you need to work on your English pronunciation, sir.
Okay, sir.
Not all the words. Overall, it was good. But a few words, I think you need to improve your English pronunciation. Let me give an example. Say English, sir.
English.
Oh, yeah. You're saying it right now. You're saying it right. Okay. But when you're talking the whole speech, you're saying English. Okay. That sha sound is not being pronounced. Okay. So please work on that small things.
That
So,
may be because of I am from UP.
Okay.
That can
Right.
be the shortcomings.
Yeah, possible. Definitely, yes. Okay. But when you go on the stage and you go to bigger forums, they
Yes.
expect you to be more polished. So that's why.
Yes.
Friends, when I give a feedback, I'm not criticizing anyone here. I'm just giving a positive way of trying to let you know what you can improve on. Okay. So no hard feelings, please.
No,
Let's
sir.
understand it like in a friendly manner.
Yes.
Are you all okay with that? Type okay, please. Sir, and you again and again, thank you. And you again and again, Manoj Gupta, sir, you mentioned about the importance of daily goals, right?
Yes.
You said always do the daily goals first,
Mm.
then get into short-term goals or long-term goals, right?
Yes.
Nice. But when you mentioned that, try to add authenticity, sir, in the sense, why should we first do daily goals?
Okay.
Because as per research, or maybe because there's scientific fact, or maybe there's some global authority who talks about it. So try to add authenticity to that special point, because at the same point you kept talking again and again and trying to reiterate to us.
That was just because of my own experience. That
Good. Yeah. So your own experience is part 2, correct? Your own
yes.
experience is part 2. Good. Part 1 also we require.
Okay, sir.
Okay, good. So, and again, conclusion strategy you missed. You want to challenge, you missed it. That's okay.
Yes.
Okay, now the positives, sir. I am thoroughly impressed when you talked about your personal experience, because you filled part 2. And I like the way you talked about SMART. Okay, and I also like the way you gave examples. You didn't not just talk about SMART, you also gave examples as to what a daily goal can be, what a short-term and what a long-term goal can be. So when you give examples, it gives more clarity to the audience. So good job, sir. Okay,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Please keep participating like this.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Clap for him, friends. Nice. Okay, so next person would be Parimal. Are you ready, sir?
Ready, sir, ready.
Super. You can start the video and hi. Parimal, is it possible that you change the camera like this into a rectangle format? Yes, that's much better. Okay. Yes, you can talk about your talk and then talk.
Yes, sir. My name is Parimal Diharkar, and my topic for today is how to improve concentration.
Okay.
And my audience is the equal level audience, and my leading objective is to educate them. And my key message here is to how to improve the concentration, the 3 strategies to improve the concentration.
Super. You
So
can start,
let's
Parimal.
begin with, yes, let's begin with, see, everything that we do, we need to concentrate on it. So whatever we whether it be eating or studying or doing the sports, playing the sports, so you need to concentrate on it. So, and research, it has been said that we are terrible multitaskers. So it's very, very important to concentrate. So, and the attention span, I just research it, it is just 12 seconds, right? So it's very low. That is so very, very needed to improve the concentration. And and let's start with the first strategy. That is the food. So the food we eat is very important to improve the concentration. Like the food, I tell you the three specific food I tell you. That is, one is the walnuts, second is the avocado, and third is the chocolate. So the chocolate specifically means the cocoa chocolate in it, and the very low sugar in it, right? That's specifically. So it can really improve your food. I have myself included it in my food, so it's right. And and the second point, let's go to second point. That is one person named Danta Pani. So he has very specific way of seeing the concentration. Like he says that let's take the concentration as a ball of attention. So your mind has many areas like sports, study, like sleeping, eating, right? And we just need to concentrate that ball onto one area, maybe that any area at a time. So it's basically what he's trying to say is that we should do just one thing at a time. That's how we do it, right? And I myself tried it. Actually, many times what happens while we are eating food, we see TV, we see mobile, right? It's very distracting. So you just if you want to be good at concentration, you have to do one thing at a time and just start by doing this. While eating, you should just eat, just uh, just eat. Okay, and then the third point. Then we go to the third point. That is clear your table. um, you just have to keep that one book which you're studying, right? We have many subjects, like 7 subjects, but at a time you should have just that one book in your desk and the pencil or pen. Okay, only that, and nothing else, no books, nothing. And the front part should be very clear. Like there should be nothing like like here, see, there is a blank blank wall. So like this, and these are my strategies. And just revise it. Okay, just we will rewind it. There's three strategies. The first is the food we eat, right? And the second is that to do one thing at a time. And the third is the clean your table, like clear your table. And that's how we do it. And just you need to just practice. And everything that we can do is through practice. So it's said that when something we start procrastinating, when we can't do something consistently, we start procrastinating. And the only way to get rid of that procrastination is to take action. So if you want to improve the concentration, you need to take action. Thank you.
Okay. Uh, Parimal, can you kindly repeat the last sentence one more time? It was like it got stuck because of the network issue. Can you say the last sentence one more time, please?
Yes. I was saying that in order to have to do that, I said the one thing at a time. Is anybody there?
Parimal, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Right. I'm sorry, it got disconnected. Anyway, so just repeat the last sentence one more time, please. Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, I was trying to say that. Uh, the strategy to improve the concentration, I have said it all, right? Doing the one thing at a time. So we have to do it consistently. Otherwise, you will start procrastinating. And if you start procrastinating, then you have to take the action to do that, right? The
Right.
steps like cleaning your table and all such things. So then only you can do that. Once I want to say that you have to take the massive action for it. Thank you.
Right. Okay, good. Uh, Friends, everybody please clap for him. And Parimal, I have a big help from you I require now. Because of my
Yes, sir.
network issue, I got disconnected. So by default, you
Hmm.
became the host. Can you kindly
Yes,
make
sir.
me the host, please?
Sir, okay.
Do you know how to do that?
Mm, let me see, sir.
Okay. Yeah, in the meantime, friends, everybody one positive about Parimal, please. Parimal, just go to participants, go to my name. You'll get more option there. There, you just make me host. He made a good research for content, filled all the three pots, used loop strategy. Very well said. Good thoughts. Correct. Positivity. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. I became the host. Thank you, Parimal.
Yes.
Right. So he gave practical and simple ways. Very true. Good. Okay. So let me share, Parimal. You can be on
Yes, sir.
the video. Yeah. Okay. Parimal, things to improve first, then we'll go into the positives. Right.
Yes.
My
Yes.
dear friends, why do we have to why do we find it difficult to understand this point that lens angle, my friend, lens angle matters? Okay. Even Parimal, even you're like looking down and speaking, your angle is not up to the lens. Okay, so please, friends, whenever you speak here, lens and eyes should be parallel, or lens and the forehead should be parallel, right? So that gives people who are watching you feel that that you are actually looking at us and speaking at us, right? Okay. Pause to confident about what he was trying to convey. Yes. Okay. Now, one more area to improve, my friend, is you didn't use a number game, my friend. Not a mistake though, but you should have said today we'll be learning three fantastic ways how to improve concentration. Right. So you said that. You said that in the talk. When you
Okay.
talked about TALK, you said that, but in the actual speech, you didn't talk about the 3 points. Okay. So use a number game. A little more practice is required in few areas, especially the conclusion. You are like little hesitant in making the conclusion, so a little more practice required. Okay. Now the positives now. Uh, I like the way you said most people are terrible multitaskers. I like the way you said that research says we only have 12 seconds of attention span, and I like those all the 3 points which I found to be easy, practical, and usable. One is your food. You talk to walnuts and your cocoa chocolate. I'm sure all of them watching there, they remember the cocoa chocolate than anything else. Okay, so right. So, and the next one, I like the way you also talked about one thing at a time. No, that's a nice point. Also, clear your table. I like the way you showed your blank wall. Thank you for that. Okay. So, all right, is Gushan. I like the way you summarized the whole thing again one more time, and then you concluded it. Overall, it was a very good show. Keep it up, Parimal. And please keep talking like this more often.
Yes.
Good job. Clap for him. Good.
Thank
Okay,
you.
next.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay,
you, sir.
next we have Radha. Radha, can you please unmute and speak?
Yes, sir. So am I visible now?
Are you visible? Yes, you are visible, Radha. Good morning.
Okay. Good morning, sir.
You first talk about your
So
talk
if
and
I
then you can
begin,
talk.
yeah. So good morning, my dear friends. I'm Radha here, and today I'm going to begin with the talk. Now, my topic is how to stay positive in this negative world. And my audience is below level audience. My leading objective is to motivate them. My key message is to make my audience believe that they too can stay positive in this negative world.
Okay, good.
Friends, we all have one common. Yeah. So, shall I speak?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
start, Radha. All yours.
Okay. So, my dear friends, we all have one common point. We are going into the negative thoughts. All such things are entering towards us, though we always believe to stay positive in this world. So, don't worry. I'm here to guide you and give you the two simple and effective tips through which you can stay positive in this negative world. So, starting with the first tip, it is to have trust in yourself, self belief. So, now how you can cultivate the self belief? As per me, you have the unlimited potentials through which you can achieve whatever you want. As Brain Tracy says, that you can accomplish whatever you want until and unless you limit yourself in your own thinking. So it's very much important that you need to believe upon your own self so as to conquer the things which you want to. Self-doubting wouldn't help. So hereby, now I will ask you one interesting question. It is that what is the positivity term belongs to you? You just have to tell me the positivity meaning in one word. In just one word, you have to type in the chat box. So please help me out by this. Come on, type in the chat box.
Friends,
In just one,
participate.
yeah, let's participate. In just one word, how do you define positivity? Very good. Confident. Yes. Next. I want more replies. At least 3 to 4 replies should be there. Let's make it interactive. I think you guys are finding tough to reply, I guess. Very good. Happy, believe. Okay. So you all are quite mature, guys. You know that what shall be the positivity in your lives. So hereby I will go with the second step. That is to meditate. Yeah, it sounds like meditation is being helpful in concentration. It is helping in many other facts. But yes, it is also helping you in remaining positive. How it helps you out? Meditation, with regards to spiritual, I will say that it has a deep impact. Our ancient Indian culture also promotes meditation. So it's very simple. I'm just going to give you a very simple tip how to meditate also. So you just need to close your eyes and just have to believe that you can do anything you want, and just whatever thoughts comes into your mind, just let it come. Let it come. Just sit for 5 to 10 minutes in a very much simple dhyan position. Just have your two hands in this mudra and just keep your both these hands in your lap, and just for 10 minutes just breathe, inhale and exhale deeply like this. I will show you. Just like that, and you will find so much relief. So by this I want to make you know, my friends, that you too can stay positive in this negative world. And until my next deliverance, your smile is important to me. Thank you so much, sir.
Fantastic. Clap for
Well
her.
done.
Good. So one positive, friends, everyone, one positive quickly. Interactive, of course, yes. More lively, confident, right? Very nice and simple. More calm. Okay, good. All right. So let me first share some areas to improve, Radha, and then we'll get into the positives, right? 1 second. Okay, friends, do you see the difference when you have the lens in the right angle? Right? Isn't it? So see the difference between the previous speakers and this speaker when the lens is at the right angle, right? So that matters, friends. Okay, good. So areas to improve, Radha. When you ask audience, what do you think about a word called positive? Okay, what that positive means to you, and when someone gives some answers, okay, you should always, as a speaker, once they give their answers, you got to give your opinion about it and then close that topic. Okay, so you can always acknowledge that what you said is right. So and then you got to say what you actually mean by positivity and then close that. Okay, and secondly, when we, this for everyone, friends, okay, when we gave a point to the audience, let's say she said have trust in yourself, that's the first point, right? So have self-belief in yourself. If you want to stay positive in the negative world, I'm extremely sorry. Okay, right. So, okay, when you give a point saying that, have trust in yourself to stay positive, you got to also tell them how they can create that trust. See, if you say have trust in yourself, that's a good point to know, but that's not an action oriented point. When you say meditate, that's an action oriented point. So that's something, if you say meditate, I can go sit, and you also show how to meditate. Fantastic. So I'll sit and do it. Correct. So that's an action oriented point. But the first point, when you said, please have trust in yourself, you also have to tell us how. How do we create that trust? Okay. So you also have to give us some action oriented point there. Make sense?
So I had a thought, but I was like, I little bit went blank at that time that how to guide, because I don't know. So
Right. So
I will
you
try
got
my
to,
best next time.
good. Yeah. So that's just try to show them how to do it. When you say do this, I'll show them how to do this also. Yeah, if possible. Good.
Yeah.
So now the positives, Radha. I love the way you started with the common point. You said we all have one thing common. We all have a fled with negative thoughts. Okay, and still I'll show you how to stay positive. I like the way you started it so well, and I liked you as a number game. You said 2 simple effective tips is what you said you'll promise you give us, and that's nice number game. I liked your confidence. I liked your hand gestures, and just to mention, Parimal, you are the one who spoke before, right? Even Parimal, even your hand gestures are good, man. I forgot to mention that. Even your hand gestures are good. Okay, Radha, good eye contact, and I like the way you talk. When you talked about trust yourself, I like the way you talked about Brain Tracy's quote. Okay, so that's nice. And also, I like the way you interacted with the audience and asked them to reply back on the chat about positiveness. Okay, and I love the way you talked about meditation and you closed your eyes yourself and did it practically and showed it to us. That's a nice way of leading by example. And the best of all is I like the way you close the whole session with a signature ending by saying that until we meet again next time, your smile is important to me. I love the way you said that. Okay, that's a signature ending. Very, very impressive. Good job done. Clap for her. Nice.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think we have 2 people left, Arun sir and Arjit, right? Okay, Arun sir, you can unmute yourself and you can switch on your video, please. Yes. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning, all of you.
So you can talk about your talk and then talk.
Yeah. So my topic is how to improve memory and what are the strategies that we need to follow.
So 1 second, sir. I think your voice, your mic has, please speak again. Yes, sir.
Is it audible? Hello?
Little disturbance on your mic.
Echoing effect is there.
Hello?
Yes, sir, now it's fine, I think.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
So my topic is how to improve memory and what are the strategies that we need to follow. An audience is equal and above. And my leading objective is to educate and motivate. And this is a memo on memory training.
Sir, if you don't mind, can you speak without that headphone? Is it possible?
I don't have a mic. I don't have a mic.
Okay, fine.
Is the voice,
No worries. Go ahead.
is the voice audible? Is the voice audible?
It is audible, sir, but little disturbance is there. Friends, what do you think? Are you also experiencing disturbance? Type yes, please.
Yes, I think he should reduce the volume of the mic actually.
Okay.
One minute, I'm trying to write. Actually, it is reduced only.
Now it's good actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Is it fine now?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. 1 in 10 of us listening to this session have a chance of seizure or fits within our lifetime if we don't keep our mind healthy and young. Are you ready to believe this?
Yes.
If so, follow with me. I'll tell you what are the steps we need to follow to overcome them. And some interesting facts of our brain. Our brain has a storage capacity of 2,500 terabytes. I can imagine what all we store in our brain and are we using it to
Excuse
the
me, sir.
fullest potential?
So one second, one second. Sir,
Excuse me, sir. Just hold the mic away from your mouth. It may be work.
Okay, now is it okay?
still there's an issue, sir. I think,
Shall
sir,
I try one thing? Shall I put the last speaker? I'll take another headphone which I have.
yeah, in the meantime, we'll make next person speak, sir. You can try and get something else.
Yeah, please, please. Okay, yeah, sorry.
Thank you so much. Okay. So who's the next person? Arjit? Arjit, you can come online. In the meantime, sir will get some other mic. Arjit, you there? Arjit, you can unmute and speak. You can switch on your video, please.
So am I visible?
Not yet. Arjit?
So I'm just trying to.
Trying to?
So it's still not visible?
For me, no. What about others, friends? Can you see Arjit?
No.
Okay. Arjit, can you switch off your video again? Or we switch it on, please.
Okay. Okay, so actually, I'm not able to switch it off. It is.
Okay, one second. I'll switch it off for you.
Okay.
Okay, now try again. Yes, we can see you.
Okay. That's right.
Arjit, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone.
Yeah.
Today, I have chosen the topic how to stay positive in this negative world.
Okay.
So my topic is that, and my audience is equal level audience, and it's I will share two very simple way to how to be positive in negative situations, and sorry. And key takeaway is to just keep smiling, and everything will be taken care of automatically. So
Leading objective is to educate or motivate or entertain them.
sorry, sir.
What's your leading objective? Educate or motivate or entertain? Your leading objective is to educate or motivate or entertain, my friend. Which one is that?
Okay. My leading objective is to motivate them and
Okay.
educate them how they can do this.
Right. Okay, you can start, Ajit.
Okay. In this current situation, when negativity is like 4G connectivity, and positivity is like old landline connection, only rings when the technical guy or the technical person trying to fix it. So this negative world has become very much okay with us, and it's very much common. And today I'm going to share with you two very simple but effective way to be positive in this very much not so positive situations. Number one is, when you are a child, what did you want to become when you are a grown up? You can write down it on the chat box. Can I repeat the question again? Okay. Superman, wow.
Superman. Okay. A good human being. Okay.
That's well. Okay. It's totally fine if you happy person. Okay, good human being. Be happy. Okay.
See, none of them
Okay,
wrote
that's
child
great.
accountant. Okay, go ahead.
That's great. Okay. So when we are kids, we actually imagine that our life would be like, and we draw a picture of that. And then what happens that actually when we grow up, as the time passes by, for some people, we actually lose that imagination, or we that the imagination faded away. And For some people who actually live up to their dream, they live their dream, they achieve it. But for the others, actually failures that takes their dreams away. And in this digital world, when almost everything is available online and so much information pops out on a single click, negativity overshadows the positivity within just a blink. So this it's our change of perspective which can reverse the situation. Like it can bring like it can turn the negative situation into positive one. So don't search for any perfect situations, because there might not be any perfect situation as such, because there is no such kind of Aladdin's oil lamp. So don't wait for that and don't search for that. Rather, try to find out like the best situation or the perfect situation in the worst condition or in the most imperfect conditions. Uh, and when we do that, it actually opens up the door for positive vibe. And when we live this in positivity, we actually emit the positivity to our surroundings. So it actually helps us in a very different way, and it also helps our nearer people to get to those feelings. So when you think about a dream, don't think about what if, like what if I don't get what if I don't get this chance, or what if I failed. uh, that's much better to work on it, like it's much better to work on a dream rather than just dreaming, just only dreaming about them and doing nothing to achieve it. Even if you fail, at least you will have some story to tell, a story to share. uh, Many space agencies thought that building a reusable rocket is very tough, or it's might not be possible, but SpaceX did it. So don't stop right there. Be grateful. Second is be grateful what the things you have. Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
We feel grateful things happen when we are going that the things are going on our way. We are grateful when we get the promotion, we do well in the business, or we found a true friend or amazing spouse. uh, we don't feel grateful when a terrorist starts throwing bombs, or the children a children dies of some reason like cancer, or losing friends, or getting divorced. And now you might be thinking that how can we grateful to her in these situations. uh, and nobody thinks like, oh, wow, cancer. And or that it was a great bomb, or something like that. Or I lost a friend, or here I'm getting divorced, and nobody thinks like this. But it's totally fine to be angry, to experience grief. And in this situation is totally healthy. In aftermath of this terrible situation, we can really find gratefulness. Imagine a firefighter rescuing people, endangering their lives. Uh, Medical staff treating the patient day and night without thinking of their thinking about themselves. And it's it's very grateful to see those heroes. They are doing like they are sacrificing their own life to save the other people. uh, would you describe you as a pessimist or an optimist? In fact, we can be both. In times for some situation you need to be pessimist, or in other situation you can be optimist. It depends, or it varies on situations, what situations we are in. So there's nothing wrong about controlling situation, but when we try to control it, or we have some self belief that we will not get out of this surroundings, or we will not get out of this situation. What happens that we actually isolate ourselves from the rest of the world. So it's totally fine to be okay, like to be in this situation, but we also have to do or to have faith on others. Like we need to do that. Sorry. Mm. For such okay, in certain situations, we may feel pain, we may feel like betrayed for what people are trying to do with when we are believing on the others. But the thing is that it also uh, opens a great opportunity to make more friends, make our life much more vibrant than we used to be. Because when we are choosing that, we are opening the gate of to reach to the whole world. So have faith on your religion, have faith in humanity. At times you want to embrace negativity and you don't want to feel happy. It's totally fine, it's natural. But the problem starts when it happened continuously. Don't let that feeling dominate you, because when you choose negativity every day, what happens that you dream and act according to it, and it actually totally might make your life not okay. When you dream and act, when you are grateful for the things you have, you can easily overcome any kind of negative situation. Listen, learn, love, and love. So in this way, you can be uh, very much negative in the sorry, very much positive in this negative world.
Good.
You're not alone.
Okay, nice. Okay, clap for him. Okay, friends, everybody, one positive, please. Okay, everyone, one positive about Arjit, please. Different ideas conveyed. Strongly agree. Good connect. Okay, mature thinking. All right, nice. Okay, uh, good content. Right, right. Okay, Arjit, areas to improve first, and then we'll continue from there. Okay. The first thing, my friend, is a complete distraction of eye contact, my friend. You need to work on this, okay? So which means a majority of time, I don't know, maybe you wrote down some important points down there, I don't know, but you're continuously looking at your book. I'm assuming there's a book there, okay?
Yes.
So, and you're completely taking the audience off from you by, by just not maintaining eye contact.
Okay.
That next session, my friend, I want you to speak again, and the entire speech I want you to look at me and speak. In the sense, look into the lens and speak. Okay.
Okay.
No looking anywhere else. No eye wandering. Try to practice so well that you only look at the lens and speak and look nowhere else. Because every time you go off from, you take your eyes off from us, you're disconnecting us. Right, friends? Did you all feel the same type? Yes, please. And the second thing, my friend, is R fillers again. Okay, even this we talked about last time. Initially, actually, when you started speaking today, the first 2-3 minutes, the R fillers have drastically come down. I'm very happy. Actually, I wrote that in the positive side. The R fillers have come down. But then the second half of your speech, I had to again write it in the area of improvement. A lot of R being R used. Once in a while, we all use it. Okay, but just go back and please look at this video on the YouTube again. Look at your speech on the YouTube one more time. You'll realize the kind of R's you're using in between. And that comes, my friend, when your mind is processing or thinking about the next word. And the more R's means, the more it's taking time to process the next words, which means that the practice is not sufficient. That's an indication, right? So please work on that. And thirdly, my friend, your hands are invisible. The entire session, we couldn't see your hands, so your hand gestures, we couldn't take the benefit of that. Remember, friends, this for everyone, hands provide visual support to what you say. So please use your hands, okay? So now, having said that, the positives, I always like your voice. The second thing, and I love the way you started, it was a great start on a bang when you said negativity is like 4G connectivity and positivity is like old landline connectivity. I love that. Okay, good example you started with. And I like to use your number game, saying, two things you'll be teaching us, 1 and 2. Then somewhere there, my friend, when you talk about the first point, you didn't clearly mention what that point was. Okay, you said, let's learn 2 strategies how to stay positive. And then you said the first one is, and you didn't mention any point there. You said,
Okay.
when you were small, what do you want to become when you grow big is what you asked us. Correct?
Okay, the point was dream and act.
You didn't mention that. So you
Okay.
got to say point 1 is dream and act. And then you can say, when you were small, what did you think of becoming when you grow big? And you can continue from there. So the dream and act point was missing. Okay, so I thought, because you didn't mention that, I thought the point was, don't search for perfect situations, is what I thought, is the point. Okay, so see, I create my own perception because that was not mentioned clearly. Okay, work on that. And I like the your basically content was good. Okay, I like the way you said, don't think of what if I don't get it. And I also like your content of being grateful. And I also like the way you went on and said, being grateful doesn't mean when there's a terrorist attack or when there's a disease or cancer or corona, you can't be grateful there. But I like the way you again came back and said, but once the situation passes over, you can always be grateful for the fireman who rescued us or for the doctor who saved us. And I like that part so much. Okay, and also the point which says have faith on others also is a good point. So content was good. Only thing is your eye contact is totally missing, my friend. Please work on that. Okay, good show overall, except for the eye contact. Please, next time, please practice more straight eye contact and speak. Okay, you have a great voice. Don't disappoint the audience by not taking profession as a public speaking. You can be a great public speaker if you don't know that, my friend. Yeah, work on it,
Okay.
practice it. Good.
Sir, actually, I forgot to show one thing. It's
Yeah.
actually, can you show this?
Yes, please.
Okay, this is the single thing that is needed to be positive.
1 second. Yeah, pardon?
Okay, I'm just saying that you can right now see the word negative.
Right.
Only a line is needed
Okay, good.
to be positive. Nothing
Nice.
else.
Okay, good. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, friends, clap for him. Okay, last person to speak today, Arun sir. I hope you're ready with the new mic.
Is it audible now?
As of now, it's good, sir.
Yeah. So my topic is how to improve memory and what are the strategies that we need to follow. And my audience is equal and above. And my leading objective is educate and motivate. And the key line is this is a memo on memory training. So everyone is are you ready?
We are ready, sir, but I don't think so. Your mic is.
Oh, again, a problem.
If you're speaking slowly, maybe the voice is not breaking much. Okay, anyway, go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Try.
Yeah. Okay, so 1 in 10 of us listening to this session have a chance of seizure or fits within our lifetime if we do not keep our mind healthy and young. So this might be a shocker to all of you, but I'll guide you on what all we need to do to get rid of them. And our brain's storage capacity is 2,500 terabytes. It's an amazing gift that God has given us. So we need to think what are all the ways in which we are utilizing it to bring it to the fullest potential. Even our new age laptops with 1 terabytes, they are using an i7 10th generation processor with 8 GB RAM. But think how our brain should have a wonderful processor, which is processing around 2,500 terabytes of memory that is in and available in our brain. Okay, some interesting facts about the brain and memory. Memory, the dictionary meaning is ability to hold in mind. And memory has 2 layers. One is a short term, which is similar to a RAM, which is a cache memory that is available in our laptops and
So 1
mobiles.
second, sir. we are like straining ourselves to understand each word, sir. Sir,
Okay.
are you watching through a laptop, sir?
Yeah.
I think you can plug out your headphones and speak normally. I think the laptop audio would be sufficient. Just try it once, sir. Remove the headphones completely and try speaking once.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
1 minute. I'll increase the volume. Is it audible now? Is it clear?
As of now, yes. Please go ahead, sir.
Okay. I changed my laptop today. The new one, maybe. I don't know. Okay. Is it fine now?
No, sir. It's still not fine. Last week you spoke, and that time it was very clear. Did you change anything, sir?
No, I'm using a new laptop with a camera, so I don't know.
Sir,
Okay.
can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay, just plug in your headset.
Okay.
Then click on that little arrow behind that mute option, like which is in the left side.
You,
There is an arrow on the right side of the mute option.
where I'm
Arrow.
having Windows Sonic sound something and all that one.
Okay, select
Open
it
sound
to
settings. All that is
select it
coming,
to
right?
like select a microphone and select headset. If
Is it
you have,
audible now? Is
No,
it clear
sir.
now?
it's
No.
actually taking the sound of your laptop, so that is why you're facing the problem. You can select a microphone from that list. You may say that headset something.
So we'll do something. Yeah. You can speak at the end, sir. Let's see if it works at the end of the session, right? No worries, sir. Arun, sir, we'll try and see if you can speak at the end of the session. Yeah. In the meantime, we'll continue with the topics. What do you say, sir? Okay. Good. Right. So
Yes, sir, I can share the screen if you want to.
in the sense,
Like how to do it.
okay. We'll try and do it at the end of this
Okay,
session,
no
my
problem,
friend.
sir.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, friends. Sorry for the inconvenience caused. It was like some technical issue. And thank you so much, Arun sir. This clearly gave us a picture of what happens if the microphone is not good. Isn't it, friends? Type yes. Remember technical aspects? Isn't it? So when you go on the stage, imagine this happening, friends. Just imagine, okay, you prepared so thoroughly, and then you go on the stage, you take the mic, and imagine this happens before live audience. You know, the whole effort you put into will go in vain. Agree? That is why, my friends, in technical aspects, we talked about microphone. We talked about why you should go 1 hour earlier and check things out there, right? Good. So let's continue, friends, from where we stopped. Let's go into overcoming the stage fear. All right. Good. All right. So let's take it forward. 5P formula, 5S formula, and ABCDEFG. So those are strategies you'll be learning to overcome your stage fear. Everyone, are you ready? Just type it in the chat box, please. Good. Nice. So friends, do you know glossophobia? The fear of public speaking is called glossophobia. And this comes from the Greek word, okay, where glossa means tongue and phobia means fear. We know that, right? So glossophobia is basically a fear of speaking before public, either online or on the stage, wherever you speak. And do you know, my friends, what happens when you feel so fearful on the stage? Complete loss of voice for some people. Your heart starts pounding, your hands start shaking, sometimes your forehead sweats, sometimes you get a dry mouth, your stomach hurts because of the butterflies, you feel lack of oxygen and suffocation, and you feel shallow breathing. Friends, I want you to just look at those 8 points I mentioned on the slide. If you have one or more than one, please count whatever you have and type the number in the chat box, please. For example, if you feel lack of oxygen and if you feel hands shaking, if those two happen to you, type 2 in the chat box, like that. Out of these 8, just look at them and just type how many of them do you experience when you go on the stage. If you don't experience any of them, type 0. Everyone, please participate. Okay. Out of those 8 mentioned on the slide there, how many do you experience, my friends, on the stage? Okay, some experience 2, some experience 3, some experience 4, some experience 1. Super. Right, isn't it, friends? So that's the point. So no wonder it always said that a majority of people, their number one fear is public speaking. 74%, as per statistics, 74% people, they feel such fears. Okay, you are not alone, my friends. That's the good news. Okay, please understand, it's not just you who feel so. Majority of us do feel the same way, right? And the second fear is death, which shows clearly that people are ready to die than going on the stage, right? So now what to do about it? Basically speaking, make a note of it. Generally speaking, friends, this dry mouth or all the things you mentioned so far, they happen because of 4 major fears. Please make a note of them. Whenever you go on the stage, why do you get this dry mouth, or why do you get this hand shaking? Why do you get this low oxygen levels? All that happens, yeah, those happen because of 4 major fears. One is called the fear of doubt. Yes, Radha, I'm answering your question. Why stage fear happens? 4 reasons. One is the reason is fear of doubt. We are in the doubt that what if I don't deliver properly? The second one is fear of nervousness as to what other people might think of me if I don't do it well. So you feel nervous. The third fear is fear of forgetting. You fear as to what if I forget? I go on the stage, I have 10 points to deliver, I deliver 3, and then if I go blank, what next? Or 4, the fear of the unexpected, which means what if something happens that I don't expect on the stage, and how do I handle it? So these are some of the reasons, major reasons why we fear public speaking, right? So that is why 74%, the number 1 fear is public speaking, number 2 fear is death. How to overcome it? Let's start with the 5P formula. The first P, my friends, please make note of it: preparation. There is no better word than this to start with. Preparation. The difference between people who do excellent speeches and people who go blank on the stage, the major difference, friends, the first difference is preparation. Without proper preparation, the fear of doubt automatically happens. The fear of the unexpected automatically happens. The fear of forgetfulness automatically happens. All those 4 fears I mentioned, they happen by default if you lack preparation. Just imagine, even if things happen which are unexpected, you can still go on with your speech if you're prepared. And that is where all these 12 days of our classes that happened so far from day 1 till now comes into picture. How do we prepare? That's what we kept learning all these days. And that's what I call the 5 clusters. Remember, thorough preparation is half the battle won. You may want to make a note of that. Thorough preparation, friends. Remember, thorough preparation is half the battle won. That is why I taught you the world-class speaker strategy called the 5 clusters. When you prepare a great introduction with all the strategies I mentioned, when you prepare a good number game, when you prepare the 3-part system, when you prepare a great climax, when you have that in place, now that makes a difference between you going on the stage and failing, you're going on the stage and succeeding. Your preparation. And also physically try to visit the place. If you're doing it initially, friends, if it's the initial days you're doing it for the first time, if you're a beginner, I would also strongly recommend that you physically go to that place and visit it. For example, many a times I did this. I have a seminar tomorrow morning at a big auditorium. You know what I do? I go today, not tomorrow. Today itself, one day before, I go there. It's like an empty auditorium. No one's there, right? It's just empty chairs there. Auditorium, no one's there. I go on the stage. I stand there for a while. I walk there for a while. I try to visit the place and actually feel it as if I'm on the stage already, right? So preparation mentally with the 5 clusters, physically by visiting the place actually and get used to it. Make sense? Type yes, please. And do not expect, my friends, to have no fear, number one. And number two, do not expect the fear not to kill you without preparation. If you're not preparing, thank you very much. You're actually allowing the fear to take over. Preparation, okay? Without that, don't even think of going on the stage. And how to prepare, we already know the 5 clusters. So that's the good news. The second P, my friends, the most important of all is practice. There is no substitute whatsoever on this planet for public speaking to be a great speaker, and that's practice. There is no substitute whatsoever. Without practice, you're going on the stage and telling the audience, I am not worth watching. I like this quotation which says, that repetition is the mother of skill. Any skill, call it archery. You can look at the slide, either it's archery, it's music classes, or it's public speaking. Whatever you do, that's a skill. The good news, friends, on this planet, any skill is learnable, and public speaking is a skill, right? But every skill, the mother of that skill is repetition. The more you practice, remember we talked about practice and evaluation on one week, like the previous weeks, we talked about practice and evaluation, that kind of practice. Remember the 5 clusters I told you practice, make each cluster your bread and butter. Like in the morning to night, you take introduction as one cluster, practice and practice and practice. 25 times minimum practice. Remember I said all that? Why? Because repetition is the mother of skill. And here's bad news, friends. Why people don't, I'll tell you why people don't practice is because there is no glory in practice. But without practice, there is no glory. Did you understand that? I repeat again. There is no glory in practice. But without practice, there is no glory. Can someone just unmute and tell me what it means? Can anyone of you
Yes, sir, I
unmute and
can
tell me?
speak.
Yeah.
So you basically said that normally the practice doesn't have the glory, but if you actually in the personal life you practice now, then it leads to attainment of glory. For
Exactly.
example, I will give you the example of you. So you may have practiced so many times. It may, in the starting stages, it might not have given that glory, but slowly and gradually you developed it, and today you are recognized as a public speaker.
Right. Thank you,
Yeah.
Radha. Thank you for that.
Shall I add on?
Yes, sir, please.
Yeah. So this is like eating a fruit. Before you eat a fruit, you'll not know what is the taste. So once you eat it, you know what is the glory in it.
Well said. Well said. Very good. Right. So, friends, what it means is that, thank you so much for both of you. So, what it means, friends, is when you practice it, you don't feel the kick of it. When you actually sit at home and practice and practice and practice, it's like you don't like it much. There's no glory in it. There's no fun in it, frankly speaking. Right. But if you want to really get to a level of glory, this no glory area you have to pass through that. Okay, though practice has got no glory in it, once you practice, only then you get the glory on the stage, right? So please make sure, friends, practice as many times as possible. Believe me, when you're so authoritative, when suppose if I do something called magical parenting, okay, that's one of my signature programs exclusive for parents. To do something called magical parenting, how to handle this generation kids. That's a concept of the program, magical parenting. Basically, the program goes on to show parents the kind of mistakes they do unknowingly, unintentionally, because of which their children suffer. Right? So it's like an eye-opening message parents take home. So that program, you wake me up at midnight and I can still do the whole seminar without even opening my eyes. That's the kind of practice I did on that. Maybe it took me months and months and months of practice. But then when I go on the stage, it's like I do it subconsciously. I don't even have to worry. And the talk happens automatically. That kind of practice is what I'm looking at. And then when you go on the stage, even if butterflies happen in your stomach, they can happen in a formation, right? So they can happen in a right way when you start speaking up. So please, friends, there's no exception to this. Please practice as often as possible. What are you doing when you brush your teeth? What are you doing when you take your bath? What are you doing when you're driving on your car? What are you doing when you're having a lunch? What are you doing when you're going for a morning walk? What are you doing when you're brushing your teeth at night? What are you doing? What is your mind doing? Those are the places. You don't have to take extra time if you're busy, but those are the places where practice can happen. And you have no idea what that can do to your quality of presentation. Yeah. So please make sure you do that, friends. Now, if you do these two things, okay, among the 5P, the first one is preparation, great content with the 5 clusters. Number 2 is a lot of practice. And these two alone can help you start with a great bang. Do you know that? Just these two, right preparation, right practice, you go on the stage, you will start with a great bang. Now, once you start it so effectively, that's when the third P can assist you, and that third write down is your PowerPoint, right? These online sessions we're having right now, some of you are looking at books and trying to get back to me. I know why it happens, because you don't have a PowerPoint handy. But look at me now. When I'm speaking to you, my PowerPoint is supporting me, isn't it? In case I forget the next point, I mean, I have done enough practices though, but even if I forget the next point, one click and it shows the next slide, I can still keep talking and the flow happens in a very smooth way. Agree? The beauty of PowerPoint is it can always aid us, help us. So once you start with a fantastic bang, from there, the flow can happen so smoothly if you have slides that support you. So to overcome the fear, in case you have this fear that I may forget, the PowerPoint will come and say, don't worry, my friend, I'm there for you. So that's where, and by the way, the next lesson after overcoming stage fear, the next lesson we'll learn how to make powerful PowerPoint. There we'll talk in depth about this, right? So number 1, please prepare the 5 clusters always. Number 2, practice and practice and practice. There's no substitute to that word. Number 3, have your friend handy, which is your PowerPoint, which can help you to have smooth flow. Even if you forget a point in between, this always comes as a good aid for us, right? So that's the third P. The fourth P, friends, please play and evaluate. Once you prepare, once you practice, once you have the PowerPoint, all 3 are there. So your preparation is done, 5 clusters, your practice is done, bat yourself, you have your PowerPoint, super. Using all these 3, play. Means talk, and then take the video, shoot the video, and play the video. And say play here, I mean play the video, right? So using your preparation, using your practice, using your PowerPoint, shoot a video, play it, evaluate it. The best part is, I repeat one more time, awareness is the first step to change. You've got to be aware where you're going wrong. For example, some of you are speaking here every Sunday, right? I really appreciate you for that. So when you speak, what happens, friends? You are now aware where you're going wrong. If you don't even take the initiative, how do you expect to grow your skill, isn't it? For example, Arjit spoke today, and I told him your eye contact is not up to mark. I told him that his hands are not visible, right? So now he's aware where things has to change. So I'm sure the next speech gets better, and the next one much better, and then that's how you grow, isn't it, friends? And that is where I request every one of you, even if you're not thoroughly prepared, even if you are not up to the mark right now, please speak, use the opportunity, because we can learn where we need to change. And this point says that you don't even have to wait for Satish. Thanks to the technology we have today, shoot a video, and that itself will help you to play and evaluate and learn the steps to be changed. So prepare, practice, PowerPoint, use the combination, shoot a video, play the video, evaluate, get awareness, and start changing. So that's the fourth P. And the more you start doing this, friends, the more often you keep doing it, the more you start feeling confident, because you now know where things are good. You know where things need to improve. So you keep improving them, you keep doing the good parts. Now you know when you go on the stage, you are more confident. That boosts your self-confidence, it boosts your self-esteem, because you can see yourself right there on the video performing there, right? And for most people, they don't even know how they sound on the video. They never shoot a video, they never speak on the stage, so they don't know. Sometimes you get surprised, do I sound like this? Do I speak like this? That awareness is important, friends. Please do it. And the last P, always present before your COI. Please make note of it. The fifth P is all the more important. So once your preparation is done, your practice is done, your PowerPoint is done, right? So all 3 are in handy. Then you shoot a video, you evaluate it, you understood the changes need to be made. You made the changes, you practiced again. Now you thought you're ready. Now before going on the stage, now you thought you're ready, very good. Present it before your COI. Now who is COI? Please write down circle of importance. COI, friends, means circle of importance. Do you agree, friends, that you may be knowing thousands of people, lakhs of people on the planet. But do you think everybody is important to you equally? Type yes or no, please. You may be knowing thousands of people out there, but do you think everybody is of equal importance to you? Type yes or no. No, right? Yes, you're right. We may know thousands of people out there, but who are very important to you are just a handpick few ones, right? So if you draw a circle around you, just imagine if you draw a circle around you, and if you decide that only most important people of my life should walk inside the circle, actually very few people come in. If you ask me, my COI might include my mother, my father, my brother, my sister, my wife, my two sons, my closest uncle and aunt, maybe my best friends, 3 or 4 people of my best friends, maybe 3 or 4 of my best clients, and that's it. The circle is closed. I may be knowing thousands of people out there, but who are my COI? A very few people. Agree, friends? Type agree in the chat box, please. Right? So now these people, if you consider them to be very important in your life, those people, those are the ones who can actually help us to grow, right? So you can take their help, because the outer person may just say, yeah, you're doing good for the sake of saying it. But people who are really close to you, they are the ones who wanted to genuinely see you grow, right? So they wanted you to grow. So you present before them. Once your preparation is done, practice is done, PowerPoint is done, play and evaluation is done, then go before them. Let your friends and family be your first audience. Go stand before them and deliver the speech and take the genuine feedback. And here's an important point here. Ask them to ask questions. I repeat, once you deliver the session, please encourage them to ask questions to you from that speech, because that's where you will know what kind of questions you might expect from the audience in the live sessions, and that will help you to, become better. Did you understand, friends? Type yes, please. Good, right? So 5 rules quickly to sum it up. The 5P formula. First one is preparation, preparation, preparation. The 5 cluster preparation. If you don't know what 5 cluster preparation is, go back to our YouTube videos and look at them. 5 cluster preparation, right? Number 2, the second one is practice. No substitute, practice, practice, and practice. Okay, 25 times minimum practice each cluster. That's how we look at it. And then once these 2 are done, you are ready, friends. So then what you'll do is make a PowerPoint to support you very powerfully. How to make a powerful PowerPoint, we're going to talk next. Make a PowerPoint that supports your practice and preparation. Then once these 3 are done, shoot a video, play the video, evaluate, see where you need to change, practice again, shoot a video, evaluate, see where you need to change, practice again, shoot a video. You understand? So that's it. That's a process. That's an ongoing process. That's like every time you do it, you're polishing yourself. And once that's done, then you got to go before your COI. Go to your mom, or go to your dad, go to your best friend, or go to someone and say, I made a small speech. Can you please look into it and give me a valuable feedback? Encourage them to ask questions once the session is over. And that's when, friends, you'll start building the skill of public speaking. You know what to do now. Now, this act you're doing right now, okay, will remove your fear of public speaking. The more you do it, the better it is. Do you agree? Type agree, friends. Good. So this is the first part of overcoming stage fear. This will build confidence. It improves your self-esteem. Then comes the 5S. It stands for 5 senses. 5P model we understood now. Let's go to the 5S model. Do you also know you can use your 5 senses effectively to overcome your stage fear? Your eyes, nose, ear, tongue, skin. We know the 5 senses, right? So let's go one by one. First is your eyes. Okay, so what were the genuine feedbacks by your COI? Rather, initial days, my COI slept. They literally slept when I started speaking. I was that horrible, right? But really, thanks to them, they clearly mentioned where I was boring. They mentioned what things were good, and they gave it genuine feedback every time I did that, and I got better and better and better. And thanks to my COI, without whom I wouldn't be here where I am today, right? Good. So now let's talk about the 5 senses approach. The first one is called eyes. Do you know, my friends, eyes are powerful? Do you know that? Do you know, my friends, among the 5 senses, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin, our eyes are the most powerful sense. Do you know this? Type yes. Okay. Yeah. So do you know that eyes are powerful? For a dog, what's the most powerful sense? For a dog, what's the most powerful sense? Exactly, nose, right? Smell. You're right, sir. Smell, nose is powerful sense. For a human being, what's the most powerful sense? Eyes. Do we know this, friends? Do you know eyes are powerful? I think we did this activity last time. I don't remember, but it's worth doing it again. If you're not done this before, friends, okay? 1 second. Okay, friends, I think, yeah, in the smart student, we did it rather. Yeah, let's do it one more time. Okay, because some of you might not have seen smart student program. So friends, we'll do a small activity now. I want everyone to participate here. Okay, so everybody switch on your videos, please. Let's do it that way. Everyone switch on your videos. Everybody switch on your videos. Let me look at you. Everybody, come on, switch on your videos.
I think we are disabled, sir.
Oh, you're disabled. Okay, 1 second. If there's anyone who cannot switch on your video, let me know. Everyone can switch on their video, friends. If there's anyone who's finding it difficult, let me know your name. I'll give you the permission. Okay, nice to see all of you, friends. It's like I'm talking to my lens all the time. It's nice to see faces. Good. All right. Everyone, please switch on your videos. Good. Okay, so friends, let's do a small activity now. Let me prove to you that eyes are really powerful. Okay, some of you know this activity if you come to my smart student program. So don't let this don't let help others. Let them really try the activity themselves. Okay, good. So 1, 2, 3. You know how to flip the fingers, right, friends? So you have to say 1, 2, 3 and do it. Okay, so everybody shout and participate. 1, 2, 3. Let's start, everyone. Let's start, everyone. Start. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. One more time, please. 1, 2, 3. One last time. 1, 2, 3. Now finger on the chin. Everybody's middle finger on the chin, please. Everybody's middle finger on the chin. Everybody's middle finger on the chin, please. Please participate. Middle finger on the chin. Now good. Now hold it like that. Yeah. So friends, this is the chin. Yeah. All right. And this is a cheek, isn't it? Good. Some of you mentioned it right. That's what I'm saying, friends. You know, it's not just you. When I go to my live seminars, okay, when there are 1,000 students sitting there, all 1,000 keep it here, right? Tell you why? Because understand, friends, eyes are powerful. It is not what we say; it is what you see is what you do. Do you know this? I repeat. It's not what we say, friends. It's what we see is what we do because we think with our eyes. Do you know this? Okay, let me put it one more time. Okay, this time be more alert. Okay, so everybody, now keep your right hand like this. Everyone participate. It's fun. Right hand, put it like this. Okay, and those of you who have not switched on your videos, even you do their friends, even if I can't see you. Put right hand like this. Okay, everybody shout and say, eyes are powerful.
Eyes are
Eyes are
powerful.
powerful.
Lift your hand up.
Eyes are
Maximum.
powerful.
Maximum.
Eyes are powerful.
Ready?
Eyes are powerful.
1, 2, 3.
Eyes are
Eyes are
Eyes are
powerful.
powerful.
Now the question is, who asked you to rotate your hand? Right? I only said 1, 2, 3, right? I didn't ask you to rotate your hand there, right? Please understand this, my friends. It's not what we say, not just you. Even if I have like a big live seminar happening, everybody keeps rotating it. I tell you why. Understand, because it's not what we say, it's what we see is what we do. Do you understand, friends? I repeat again, what we see, friends, is what we do.
Yes, yes.
What we see is what we do. If what we see is what we do, friends, it is very important for you to know what you're seeing the whole day. If you really want to overcome your fear of public speaking, the first thing I want to do with your eyes is I want you to watch the masters. Make this a habit. Is watch the masters. Look at the slide there. Okay, everybody, you can switch off your videos, friends. You can switch off your videos. Thank you. Right. So please watch the masters. Make this a habit, friends. Watch the masters. Do you know all these people there? Some of them you know. Okay. Okay, good. So let me look at those people. Okay, I just mentioned a few here. There are many other great speakers on the planet. Just to mention a few, the faces you see there on the side, friends, those faces you see there, believe me, they're among the top 50 speakers on the planet. All of them, they are in the top 50 rankings on the planet. To start from the left, his name is Les Brown. Okay, if you don't know him, he's one of the top motivational speakers on the planet. Right, Les Brown. Yes. So I want you to make a note of these names, and whenever you get time, I want to go to YouTube, search for these names, and watch their seminars. Please make a note of them, friends. The first one is Les Brown there. One of my inspirations. He's a great motivational speaker. The next person you see there, his name is Brian Tracy. He wrote the book Eat That Frog, right? A book that's worth reading again and again and again. Okay, his name is Brian Tracy, a great speaker. Watch him on YouTube. And this man is Earl Nightingale. You must watch him on YouTube. Like, he's considered to be one of the godfathers of personality development. He was like a man who's in this field more than a century ago. Okay, this is an old guy, right? But this man, he's considered as the godfather of personality development. He has in his one of his greatest programs is Lead the Field. I think it's on YouTube available. Go and just check it out. It's called Lead the Field. Also, there's a great speech by him called The Strangest Secret. You can make a note of these things, friends. You can watch them on YouTube whenever you have time. The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. Lead the Field by Earl Nightingale. These are videos you must watch. I would strongly recommend you spending time with these people than just some Instagram or just some unnecessary social media, Facebook stuff. Instead of wasting time over there, get into the habit, friends, of watching these people whenever you get time. So Earl Nightingale, two things. One is The Strangest Secret. The Strangest Secret. The other one is Lead the Field. These two worth watching about Earl Nightingale. There are many others. Go get them. Thanks to YouTube. And this lady here, her name is Susie Orman. Susie Orman, if you don't know her, is among the top 10 financial experts on the planet. If you want to make big money in life, if you want to get rich, she's the girl you must look at. She's the woman you must look at, right? Susie Orman, she's one of the top financial experts on the planet. Go get her advice free on YouTube. And this man there standing out there with no arms and no legs, I'm sure you know him. His name is Nick Vujicic. Nick Vujicic, he's born with no arms and no legs. And he wrote a book, No Arms, No Legs, No Worries. A great book, an inspiring book. Okay. It's called No Arms, No Legs, No Worries. That's a book. Okay. So Nick Vujicic, he goes to many schools and colleges and he inspires students how you can have a great life. And he says, if I can become a top inspiring personality on the planet, a great speaker with no arms and no legs, with all the facilities you have, there's no limits for you in life, right? So please go ahead and watch his videos on YouTube, Nick Vujicic. And the next lady there is Patricia Fripp. Patricia Fripp is a great storyteller. If you want to learn how to tell stories on the stage effectively, I think you should watch her videos. Patricia Fripp. And then we all know Robin Sharma. Robin Sharma, a great author and also a great speaker. Go get his videos. There are plenty of them on YouTube waiting for you. And the next man you see there is Zig Ziglar. Zig Ziglar again is an old guy, but he's tons of experience in training people. And he wrote a book called See You at the Top, a book that's worth reading. The book is called See You at the Top, Zig Ziglar. Okay, See You at the Top, and there are many videos of his on YouTube. Please go watch some of them. And then we have Oprah Winfrey here. Oprah Winfrey, I'm sure you all know her. He is among the top paid TV show hosts today on the planet. Seriously. Highest paid TV show host. She has her own tragedies when she started her life, and she overcome that, and she's an inspiration to many women on the planet. You must watch her. Right, Oprah Winfrey Talk, yes. And then my favorite again is Tony Robbins. His name is Anthony Robbins or Tony Robbins. If you have not seen him, watch him today live. Watch him today on YouTube. Believe me, friends, he is like one speaker. You go to his sessions or you watch him on YouTube. It's more like, you actually attending not a seminar, but a rock star concert. That's how he looks like. The way he conducts seminars is mesmerizing. He's one of the top speakers again on the planet who shares his wisdom. And he's also a master of NLP, neuro-linguistic programming. Okay, so Tony Robbins. Many other people out there, but these are some great starts you must watch. So I repeat again, friends, what you see is what you do. What you see is what you do, right? So if what you see is what you do, remember, it's your choice as to what to see. Watch the masters. Friends, do you know that when you watch these people, you can learn their good styles. You can look at their postures. You can look at the movements they do. A lot of things we learned so far, these 12 sessions, just relate to what they're doing and relate to what is said, and you realize that majority of them follow majority of strategies which I mentioned. How do I know? Because the strategies I mentioned to you are what I learned from them, right? That's why. Good. Okay, what is NLP, sir? Neuro-linguistic programming. That's a beautiful science, a part of psychology. I have my own signature program called NLP. Okay, so this basically NLP talks about neuro-linguistic programming, right? So neuro is your neurons, which is your brain basically. Linguistic is a language, and programming. So what it says in one simple sentence is, we knowingly or unknowingly, every single walking moment of our life, from morning till night, the whole day, we intentionally or unintentionally, we are programming our mind with our language. The language is not just what we speak here, it's also your internal dialogue, your thoughts, right? So with your thoughts, your dialogues internally and externally, so with the language, the kind of language you use, we are programming our mind, right? And if we can change that, we can change everything in life. Do you know that? I like this quotation. We want to make a note of that, friends. A beautiful quotation which says, our mind is the world's best computer. I repeat, our mind is the world's best computer, but it works on a software called self-talk. Do you know that? I repeat again. Your mind is the world's best computer, friends, but it works on a software called self-talk. Right? And that self-talk can make your life or break your life, friends. And if you want to have a powerful self-talk, and if you want to make your language very, very powerful, NLP is a great source, right? Neuro-linguistic programming. These days, especially, I'm sorry to say this, but I see a lot of youngsters today. They use this vulgar language. They use the F's and stuff like that, and they think it's style. It's not. If you're using the foul language, if you're using abusive words, and if you think that's style, it's not, friends. You have no idea that is subconsciously impacting you negatively inside. Yes, you're right, sir. We are auto-programming bad things unknowingly many times. And NLP will teach you how to come out of that and get back on a better, clearer, powerful path and track, right? Anyway, so that's NLP in a glimpse. So let's move on. So we're talking about eyes. The first thing we do with our eyes is, because what we see is what we do. If you want to overcome the fear of public speaking, start watching the masters, right? Second thing you can do with your eyes is visualize. Friends, remember what I said about your eyes? I said eyes are powerful. Yes, they are. Okay. What I mentioned in the previous activity is what we see is what we do, right? So that's one power eyes have. There's one more power eyes have. And the second power is, only human beings can do this. No other animal on the planet can do this. Only human beings, the power we have is we can see the world with our eyes open. We can also see the world with our eyes closed. Do you know this, friends? No other animal can do this, but human beings have this special power. We can look at the world with our eyes open. We can also look at the world with our eyes closed. Let me just give an example. I want everyone sitting there, close your eyes, please. I can't see you, but please participate. I trust you, friends. Please do it. Close your eyes, everyone. Please close your eyes. Please participate. Close your eyes. Relax. Friends, until I tell you now, please don't open your eyes. Close your eyes. Now, friends, without opening your eyes, I want you to look at Taj Mahal. Right now, I want you to look at Taj Mahal. I want you to look at the Great Wall of China. I want you to look at Charminar in Hyderabad. Look at the Statue of Liberty in US. Look at the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Open your eyes. Good. So friends, if you're able to see them, type yes in the chat box, please. Good, right? Isn't it, friends? You know, we all sat at our own home. We're just sitting at our home right now. We closed our eyes and we traveled the world and came back. Do you see that? Exactly, right? It's a world tour. You're right. So that's a power no other animal can do. You can't let your dog close your eyes and it can't see Taj Mahal. Not possible. No other species can do it. Only human beings have this special power called imagination. We have this power called visualization. And my dear friends, yeah, and my dear friends, do you know that this visualization has got power in it? This visualization has got power. I think again, we did this activity during the Smart Student program. I don't know if we did it here, but this activity is worth experimenting. I want everyone again to switch on your videos, please. Everyone switch on your videos. Okay, friends, if you have trouble switching on your video, let me know. We'll do a great activity now. I don't know if I did it here. I'm sure I did it in Smart Student time. But this video
Yes,
is,
sir.
this activity is worth doing it again and again. Okay, it's actually a worth activity. So I'll tell you what you should do, friends. Okay, look at me first.
Sir, I
First, I'll tell
can't
you the
able to
rules.
switch on my video.
Who is this?
Sir, it's
Sir.
Nandishwaran.
Nandishwaran. Okay. Okay, Nandishwaran, I think you can try now.
Okay. Okay.
Anybody else, friends? Okay, anyway, so good. Who's singing there? Okay, right. So here are the rules of the activity, friends. You know, I want everyone to try this, okay? Some of you are not on the video. I still want you to try, my friends, okay? Please do it sincerely. I'll tell you what you should do first. You will stand up in your room, okay? First, I'll tell you the rules of the game, then you'll do it. Okay, you always stand up in the room, okay, at some place. And you'll keep your right hand forward like this, index finger, right? And without moving your feet, keep the feet firm on the ground. Without moving your feet, I want you to turn like this. Okay, I want to try to rotate like this. See, we're not robots here. We can't take a full 360-degree turn, right? We can't do that. But you'll try your maximum. Suppose you stand like this, you take your right hand finger forward, you rotate like this. And when you do this, friends, you stop somewhere, right? You finally stop somewhere. For example, when I do this example, I stop here. So when I stop here, my finger is pointing at some place there. Suppose if you look at me here, my finger is pointing out at this part of the curtain, right? So there, I stopped. So like that, when you do it, you'll stop somewhere. I want to remember exactly where your finger is pointing out. I want to remember where you're standing exactly. Then I'll show you the power of visualization. Believe me, this activity shows you the real power of visualization. So I want everyone to try this. Everyone, please stand up. Let's do it together. Okay, everyone stand up. I'll give the instructions. We'll do it together. Please stand up. Everyone stand up. And I want you to right now look at the place you're standing right now. Look at exactly where you're standing. Remember that place. Right? Do you remember where you're standing, friends? Good. Now, everyone, put your right hand forward like this. Everyone, let's do it together. Keep your right hand forward. Okay? Now, without moving your feet towards your right, rotate your maximum. Rotate your maximum. and see exactly where your finger is pointing out. Rotate your maximum and see where the finger is pointing out. Look at that place. Good. Turn this side. Keep your hand down. Good. And sit down. Right. So friends, did you all remember where you stood? Yes or no? Yes? Just put your thumbs up. Right. And do you all remember exactly where your finger pointed out? Put your thumbs up. Exactly? Fantastic. Now, my dear friends, let me show you the power of visualization. I want everyone to sincerely participate. Everyone sit straight, please. Sit straight. Let's do it together. Sit straight. Please genuinely participate. This exercise shows your brain power. It shows the power of visualization. Sit straight and close your eyes. Do it sincerely. Close your eyes. Please close your eyes. Close your eyes. Relax. Friends, until I tell you now, please don't open your eyes. Now, whatever I tell you now, friends, it's not just about listening. Try to imagine it, visualize it. Now, till this exercise gets over, if you hear other sounds, if you hear other voices, you will still concentrate on what I'm telling you. Concentrate. Don't open your eyes, just visualize. Friends, I want you to now to think without opening eyes. Don't open your eyes. Just think that you are standing at the same spot again. Friends, really imagine you're doing it now. Imagine you're standing at the same spot again, and you kept your right hand forward, and you are rotating. But this time, friends, surprisingly, you're rotating far more distance. Really imagine this. You're rotating far more distance than what you did before. Brilliant. Very good. You came back normal position. You kept your hand down and you sat down. Don't open your eyes. Don't open your eyes. Visualize again, friends. You're standing in the same spot again. Friends, when I say that, imagine you're really doing it. You're again standing in the same spot. I'll mute them. Okay, so friends, imagine, don't open your eyes. Imagine you're standing in the same spot again. Imagine that, don't open your eyes. Imagine in the same spot again. You again kept your right hand forward. Really imagine as if you're doing it. You kept your right hand forward again, and again you're rotating. But this time, friends, you're almost rotating a full circle. Imagine this. You're almost rotating a full circle. Brilliant. Beautiful. You came back normal position. You kept your hand down and you sat down. Good. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Are you able to visualize? Put your thumbs up, please. Good. Now let's see this, friends. One last time. Everybody stand up again. Go and stand in the same spot again. Go back and stand in the same spot. Let's do it together. Stand in the same spot again. Beautiful. Keep your right hand forward. Let's do it together, friends. Keep your right hand forward and towards your right, rotate your maximum. Fantastic. Turn this side. Keep your hand down and sit down. Beautiful. Now, I need some genuine answers here. Please unmute and speak if you got it increased.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
I think
yes.
got improved.
Yes.
Radha?
Yes, sir.
Sir, I would like, okay, sir, I would like to say is that I thought about increasing the 20%, but I actually increased more than the 20%.
Fantastic.
It was
Very good.
almost a circle, sir. You saw, it was almost a circle.
Beautiful. Very good.
Almost a circle.
Super. Arun, sir?
Yeah, I could see a 360 movement.
Oh, fantastic. Very nice. Okay. Priyanka?
Yes, sir, it actually increased. Like at the initial, when you told to move the finger, it was almost like 180 degrees. But the next time, I would say it was up to like 240 or somewhere else.
Brilliant.
It
Brilliant. Very
increased.
good. Pooja?
Same thing, the same. It was
Okay, so
like
you got it improved. Fantastic. Parimal?
Yes, sir. Got it improved. 20%.
Exactly. That's the point, friends. So that's the point. See, the point is, how could we do it? See, we just tried this a few moments back, and after a few minutes we tried again. In this short span, how is it a majority of you got a good measurable difference happening? You know why? That, my friends, is the power of visualization, friends. Please understand this, my friends. If you can show it in your mind that you are a better person, your mind can take you there. Do you know that? I repeat again. If you can show your mind you're more capable, if you can show your mind you can do much better things in life, you know what your mind does? It will try to take you there. And that's what the world-class speakers do. Even before they go on the stage, they go on the stage in their mind. Every morning, if you genuinely want to build this skill, my friends, and I understand this visualization is not just for public speaking. You can use it in any front of your life. If you genuinely want to be a good speaker, do this. Try this. It works like magic. How do I know? Because I do this, right? So every night, every morning, visualize that you are on the stage. You're speaking with confidence and the audience are applauding for you. Just imagine with clarity that you are doing it so powerfully on the stage. And believe me, the day is not very far for you, right? Some of you may already have got experience with visualization. If anyone is already doing visualization, you can share your experience, please. Not just in public speaking, in any front for that matter. Anyone is doing visualization regularly?
Yeah, I do. This is Arun.
Okay, sir.
I do it because when I was a student, I used to imagine that I was a chartered accountant already. And I used to imagine what all areas I used to specialize. And now I'm able to see, I'm able to reach some of them, and some of them are pending. But
Okay.
visualization is driving me towards them. That's the
Perfect,
power.
perfect. Clap for him. He deserves a clap. Nice, nice. Very nice. Okay, good. So friends, so that's the second area, visual. Okay, thank you for that, Parimal. Okay, so that's a second area called, with what we can do with our eyes is visualize your success. So first thing, watch the masters. And second thing, visualize your success, right? So let's move on to see what else can we do. Next comes ears. So eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin, right? Ears. You know what you can do with your ears to overcome your fear of stage public speaking? Use the positive affirmations. You know what affirmations are? Make a note of it. Positive affirmations. Can anyone unmute and say what affirmations are?
Yes, sir, I can say.
Yes, please.
So affirmations means what you affirm to me, what the concrete words said by you
Exactly.
in correct
Good.
sense.
Very well said. Good. So
It
basically,
is-
affirmations is a technique of NLP. Okay, one of the basic techniques of NLP is affirmations. There are many wonderful techniques in NLP. It's a big science, anyways. But affirmations is one good technique we take from NLP. If you look at the word affirmations, please underline the word firm in that. If you observe the word affirmations, the very word affirmations has got the word firm in it. F-I-R-M, firm. Okay, so can you underline that? In affirmations, we have the word firm there. Right. So friends, when you give so basically affirmations means strong, positive sentences you tell to your mind are called affirmations. Let me give you some examples of affirmations. Everybody unmute and shout and say, perfect health. Please say that.
Perfect health.
Perfect health. Very good.
Perfect health.
Next word, abundant wealth. Please say that.
Abundant wealth.
Very good. Peace of mind.
Peace
of
mind.
Positive attitude.
Positive attitude.
Success.
Success.
Harmonious relationships.
Harmonious
Relationship.
Great character.
Great
Great
character.
character.
Strong mindset.
Strong
Mindset.
Good confidence.
Good
Good
confidence.
confidence.
I give you 10 affirmations. Now we call them generic affirmations. Okay, these are generic affirmations which anybody can use, right? So we call them 10 positive affirmations which are generic in nature, which anyone can use. I repeat one more time: perfect health, abundant wealth, peace of mind, positive attitude, success, harmonious relationships, happiness, great character, strong mindset, confidence. So these 10 are called the generic affirmations which anybody can use. Understand it this way, friends. You know, I don't mind repeating this. I don't know if I told this example to you before, but it's worth repeating the example. Friends, you tell me, can anyone, look at my hand now. I close my empty hand. Can anyone come and take a 5 rupee coin from this?
No.
Anyone?
No.
Why?
Because your intention is not giving that coin.
Okay, fine. Okay, Nandishwaran, I have the intention. Okay, my empty hand. I close my empty hand. Can you come and take a 5 rupee coin? Yes or no?
No.
Yes.
Why?
You're holding into the coin and it's in a grip.
Oh my God. No, no, no. Okay, fine. Okay. Think of this way. Okay. Maybe I'm not making you understand the way I want you to understand this. Okay.
It can be-
Every one of you, close your fist.
Yes, sir.
Everyone, you empty hand, close your fist.
Yes, sir.
Now, can you take 5 rupees coin from that now?
Yes.
Yes,
No.
sir.
Yes or no?
Yes.
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 How?
I
Yes.
can open and take.
But it's an empty hand, right? How can you take it, sir?
Yes, I understood.
Imagining.
Okay. No. Okay. Fine. Okay. I repeat again. Let's talk practically. If you close your empty hand, and can you take a 5 rupees coin from this? Yes or no?
No, no, sir. No, sir.
Unless you're a
Absolutely.
magician, you can't, right?
No.
Why you can't take it, friends? Why you can't take it?
Because there is no 5 rupee coin.
Simple logic, right? Isn't it? Because it's not here. Agree, friends?
Yes.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
that simple, my friends. Understand it is that simple. If it's not here, you cannot take it. If it's not here, it cannot do it. Please remember this point. I repeat again, a very simple logic. If it's not here, friends, you cannot take it. If it's not here, it cannot do it. You got to tell your mind, show your mind. Every one of us, we need a perfect health. Agree?
Yes, sir.
We all want a perfect health, and we know that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One second. Right. So, friends, we all know we need a perfect health. We all know we need abundant wealth. We need peace of mind. We need positive attitude. We need success in life. We need happiness, great character, strong mindset, confidence. We need all this. We know that. But you know what most people do? They get up in the morning and they say, oh my God, I have this problem. Oh, okay, I have this money issue. I have this problem with this guy, or I have this, I don't like my mother-in-law. I'm just giving an example. So if you look at your thought pattern, a majority of us, though we want something else, we talk the exact opposite of it in our minds, right? And that's what most people do. But you know what top 4% people do who get really successful? They give affirmations to their brain. They say perfect health. They say abundant wealth, peace of mind. That's what we wanted, positive attitude. So you got to start using affirmations, friends. Now, these affirmations, what they do is internally, they try to build a strong mindset for you. Like this is just one technique, by the way. There are many other techniques to build a strong mindset, but there's one good technique you can start applying it. And because, you know, when you start reconditioning your brain, that's what affirmations do. When you start reconditioning your brain with positive stuff, what happens is you can overcome the fear of public speaking and you can go to the next level of success in your life. And positive affirmations is one great tool to do that, right? The second thing you can do with your ears. So eyes, two things we do. One, because what we see is what we do. We watch the masters, and two, with our eyes, we visualize, right? With ears, the first thing you can do is use positive affirmation. The second thing you can do with your ears, friends, is use pep talks. You know what pep talks are? Can someone unmute and tell me what pep talk is? Do a pep talk.
It's like a motivational talk.
Exactly. You know, I like this quotation which says sometimes the only things you hear good about yourself are the ones you tell yourself. You know, seriously. I like Les Brown says that. You know, he says sometimes the only good things you hear about yourself are the ones you tell yourself, isn't it? So some days are there in life when people don't acknowledge you, they don't appreciate you. So sometimes the only good things you hear about you are the ones you tell yourself. So you got to do that. So before you go on the stage, or when you keep practicing, I want you to go before a mirror, stand and tell yourself, my dear friend, you got to tell yourself that Satish, you can do it. You got to tell yourself, Satish, you can be a great speaker. You got to tell Satish, you are prepared, you are practicing, so you will do well on the stage, right? So you got to do a pep talk is like you motivating yourself. Sounds silly, but works, believe me. So second thing you got to hear is your pep talk. Number one is you got to hear the positive affirmations. Number two is your pep talk. And the last one you got to do with your ears is powerful music. Powerful music. You know how effective it can be, right? Friends, we all have occasions. We all have occasions in life when music inspired us? Agree, type agree in the chat box, please. Exactly, sir. Isn't it? So you know what music can do, what magic music can do in our lives. So to overcome public speaking fear, the next thing you got to have is a collection of some powerful music. YouTube, again, thanks to YouTube, there are a lot of stuff available out there. Have at least 2-3 musics, a collection of some great music that really inspires you. And every time you go on the stage, before you go on the stage, I want you to close your eyes, visualize your success on the stage with the music at the background. Did you understand? So let's say the next speaker is you. You're going to go on the stage. So I want you to sit comfortably, close your eyes, put the earphones, have some inspiring music, and with that music at the background, visualize that you're on the stage and doing powerful stuff there, and then you go on the stage. Okay. So, friends, great music. Some things which I personally use when I go on the stage, those links I'll share with you in the group, friends. No, Nandishwan, it's not imagining music. Play music. Okay, play some music at the background, right? Like this. Play music like that. And play music at the background and then imagine your success on the stage. Okay? So you put the earphones, play some music at the background, some nice music inspiring for you, and then visualize your success on the stage and then go on the stage. So music for the ears, pep talk for the ears, and positive affirmations for the ears. For eyes, we learn 2 things. 1, visualize. 2, watch the masters. So we're done with eyes and ears. Nose, tongue, skin. The remaining 3 in the senses, we'll talk about it. And again, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We'll cover them in the next session coming up. Okay. And my humble request to everyone sitting here, friends, please understand that the more you speak here, see, I don't mind talking for 2 hours. I don't mind giving the content. But that way, it's only like you come, listen, you go. But that's not going to build your skill. I request you with respect, everyone sitting there, please use this opportunity provided by the ICAI Vijayawada branch and keep speaking, keep speaking, keep speaking. The more you speak here, the more you grow, because the more you get corrected and the more chances you get to do it, right? So please participate, friends. Next week, I expect a majority of you to come and speak here. Okay, the topics, you already know the topics. We can take, you can use the same topics, right? Good. Yeah, if you speak, you reach the peak. Thank you, Arun sir, for that enlightenment. So speaking can help you reach the peak. Good. Speak, reach the peak. Nice, sir. I like it. Okay. So that's it for today, friends. Thank you so much for your time. I actually thought of making you play a game today, but because of lack of time, we couldn't do it today. Next week, we're going to also play a game, right? So let's play the game and let's learn new stuff next week. But before that, please do your homeworks, practice your speech. And Arun sir, sorry we couldn't listen to you today because of your mic. My request to all to you, sir. Yeah, next week you'll speak, or you can also do one more thing, sir. You can shoot a video and send to me on my WhatsApp, sir. I would love to look at your speech and I can send you the feedback on that. And this is for everyone, friends. Okay. If you're not getting a chance to speak here because of lack of time like this, you can shoot a video, send it to me, and I can send you the feedback. Right. Okay. So thank you so much once again. It's been a pleasure spending time with you this morning, and I hope I added some value to you, friends. See you again next Sunday, 11 a.m. sharp. I expect majority to participate and speak here. We'll continue with the same topic, overcoming stage fear. We'll continue with that next Sunday also. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank
you. Okay. Is the chairman, sir, available? Okay. Okay, friends. So thank you so much. Good day.
Thank you.